Hi there, and welcome back to my craft corner. I am going to be doing this is part two of my wreath, and I did go to my storage and I took out a lot of supplies that I have. Let me show you the wreath that we're talking about. This is the one that I showed you the frame and how to put it together, and I'm going to try to work on it and see if I can put it together and see how that works. So what I did was I went and I got some mesh. I have this red one here. Just already used it. I'll have to cut this off. Put that back up there. And as you can see, I used this before and I just cut it up really bad. So what I'm going to do is make this even, and let me bring this down so you can see exactly what I'm going to be doing. Okay, there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first of all cut this and make it even. And I probably should have did that before, but then you wouldn't be able to see it. So I'm hoping that I have enough of this. We'll see. Actually, I don't need this. I'm going to get my cutter out. And I'm going to try to do this as quick as I can. So just to make this even, let me see if I could just go down. And it's a pretty, this is a 20 inch. Yeah, 20 inch. Just cut this one up here. I'm just going to throw this away. Okay. I should have enough. If I don't, I have this pink one as well, and I was thinking of doing both of them. Let me even this out, just in case I have to use it. I've had this for a while, and I just thought I just need to use it. As a matter of fact, I just looked across the room, and I have another one as well. There we go. This one I'm going to also do, just making it even. There we go. I'm not even using the board here. Okay, there we go. I hope that the lighting is good. I can't see the pink, but I'm hoping that you can. This is pink. So put this away. Always remember to lock this up. You'll hurt yourself. And see what I could do. So I think I'm also going to use this white. It's smaller. And I am just using whatever I have left. Let me do this. Even this one out as well. There we go. Cut that off. Let's even. Okay. Let me get, I'm looking across the room and I see that I have a pink one. I'm going to get that one too, okay? Hold on. Here we go. This is a darker pink. It's really pretty, a sharp pink. I should have enough of this, but I'm just going to play with whatever I have and let's see what it turns out to be. Okay. Here we go. We're going to cut this off and now everything is nice and even. Okay. Here we go. I also pulled this one out. This is a 10 inch, which I really like to use as a 10 inch. This is a little bit smaller, but this is a 10 inch. I bought it during Christmas, but I could also use it. And I have a beige, and I might do that as well. Get this over here. I have this beige one. So this would make it look more like rustic. This one is 21 inches. That's what the 21 inches. And it's a polypro mesh ribbon. It's pretty soft and I like it. I bought this from Hobby Lobby when it was on sale. I think I bought this one also there during Christmas, red and black. So I do have a couple of these. I might save these two for another one. We'll see what it turns out to be, okay? But I mainly want to do this pink one. Okay. close this up again and start doing the mesh, okay? So what I'm thinking, I have a lot of pink, red. Let's just go for it. So I'm going to just fold this a little bit here. If you remember the first video, I showed you how to do these. And then I'm just going to go ahead and gather it. I do fold it because this does run. It frays. And so I don't want it to fray too much. So I'm going to fold it in half, right? Just a little bit, fold it. And then just gather it up together. Let's try that again. About that. Look it up. This mesh has a mind of its own, all of it. So here we go. Okay. I'm going to start, I think, let's see, with the outer. Let's see how that works out. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. So I'm starting with the outer. And what I'm going to do this time, as I mentioned on the first one, I want to make this a smaller one. So what I'm going to do is make it, let me get you in there, and make them 9-inch ruffles. So that's what I'm going to do. And normally I do measure these to be 9-inch. I normally do them 10 and 12, but let's see what this is going to look like. So then I do the 9-inch. Oh, one of the things that I learned to do just recently is that when you're doing your ruffle, tuck it under, and that also helps with the fraying because this does fray a lot. So I'm going to tuck them under, gather it up. So see, it'll be nice and folded at the ends. This is something new that I'm trying. I'm going to have a little trouble with it. Then I'm going to go ahead and measure it to 9. These I will measure because I'm just a little awkward doing it different. Okay, tie it to this one here, and as you see, it'll fold under. I don't know if you can see a good picture of it. If it doesn't, just go ahead and fold it. But like I say, this mesh has a mind of its own. I'm going to fold it under, and then just twist tie it here twice, and then there's your first ruffle. Okay, do it again. Make sure that the ends are folded, and then again 9 inches. And looks like I lost one here, and I think I mentioned that to you before on the other video. If you don't have, and see how that's going to really stretch, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another pipe cleaner here, and add one more here because I have 2 on all of them. I probably just forgot about this one. So I'm going to add one more pipe cleaner here. Like I mentioned it before, if you miss a pipe cleaner, you can always add it like I'm adding it here. At the end, I do have my hot glue on, and you can put a little hot glue on it again so it doesn't move around. There we go. My hot glue gun is already on, so I'm just going to add a little bit glue right there. It looks like some already dropped there, some of the glue. Just a touch, and that's it. There we go. And you don't want to touch that because it's very hot. Let's see. There we go. Just smear it in there a little bit. Should be good. All right, let me keep this out here just in case I need it again. So now I'm able to attach it to this one. They're just noticing that I have this ring on where I cut my finger, and it's kind of hitting it. So I'm going to take this ring off. I don't want to hurt this one. Okay, so here we go again. I don't think I'm going to have enough, but I'm going to work with whatever I have. There you go, another 9-inch. So if you're just starting off with this, I will tell you that the best place to buy this deco mesh is probably online. I have bought it at Hobby Lobby when it's on sale, but sometimes the better one always goes fast. There's the mesh that is really soft. It's a little more expensive. This I already had, so I'm just going to use it. Um, and you know, it is going to be smaller. I really like that. It is a little rough on your hands sometimes. There we go, 9 inches there. But you get used to it after a while. I know I had to get used to it. I also have done a bubble wrap, a bubble ruffle, and it's very pretty and nice. After you do it, you put it together. It's so pretty. You kind of don't want to put anything else on it. There we go. So now it's kind of just already folding up together. You got to just kind of let this know that you are in charge. Okay, so all the way around. Like I say, this is my really first work video that I do. Normally, I just go ahead. Well, the second part of the first, and I'll just have it done and just show you how it's done. I hope that when you do see this video, that it does encourage you and at least helps you a little on how you're going to put this together. Okay, so there's another one, and as you're going along, you can open it up nicely like that. Again, these are only 9-inch ruffles. And like I said, I've worked with 12-inch, and it's really big. I have one that it's a patriotic, and it's really big. And I don't know, sometimes people don't like the really big ones on their doors. It's a matter of preference, you know. Here we go. This, I didn't realize that Valentine's Day is already, I might just have enough room for the outside. That Valentine's Day is already next week. I can't believe that. Sometimes time just flies so fast. So I told myself, I was playing on the computer, and I told myself that I really needed to get going. Here we go. That might be a little bit too big. And I think I'm going to do it from no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to start with not 5 and then on the 14. Okay. There we go. I know some other crafters do it and they don't even have to measure it. I measure it because I've done it before without measuring, and it just comes out really. Um, I'll get one ruffle bigger than the other, and I can see it. You might not be able to see it, but I do see it. So I'm not that great. I'm not that experienced yet to be doing it. To do it freelance. I still need some more, and I really like the way these come out. They come out so pretty. I like the way these ruffles are coming out, the 9-inch. They're really pretty. I like because I'm tucking the mesh at the end, tucking them in because they don't fray. So I'm really happy with this. When you're doing these, as you go along and you're doing them more and more, you find different little techniques that work for you. Not everybody has the same techniques. Let me see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, it should be on 13. Okay. Oh, it does. Oh, good. I am going to have enough. Oh, that's great. Okay. And I'm going to, when I come here, what I'm going to do, so I was just missing that one. So that's good. Okay. When I come here to the end, you see here, this is the last one and it doesn't have anything on here. I'm going to go ahead and put another one here, and then I'm going to cross over to the top. Let me show you how I do that. Work on the last one. It's looking good so far. So what happens when you use your deco mesh, your mesh, and then you have leftovers, and you never know how much you're going to have left or if you're going to have left. But since I've downsized and I am doing now just the 9 inch, I think I'm okay. I'll be fine. Let's see. Put that in there. Twist it up. There we go. Open that up a little. Oops. And it came apart. Let's do that again. So if you like my page, if you like my video, please like it. Don't forget to like. Also, you can subscribe to it. I did download my first video for this on YouTube. You can also find me on YouTube. That's something new that I'm just starting, and I don't know if it's right or, but I'm trying. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to the inner part of the inner part of the wreath. So what I'm going to do, I measured my 9, and I'm going to put it over this way. Normally, what I would do, but I don't like doing, like I say, as you go along and do this, normally what I would do is I would just grab this, the mesh, and just flatten it like this. Just, I don't know if you can see that, but what I would do is just flatten it and go to the next one like that way. But you know, I like this because I have an extra, oh, I lost this one here. I'm really having trouble with this one here. And I don't know why. Let's try that again. Let me just take this apart one more time. Third time's the charm. Let's see. Oh, I must have twisted this a lot. Only twisted once or twice. Let's do that again. So, and it's this last part here that I'm having trouble with. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's what I did. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's what it says. I'm 5 to the 14. Okay. So let's try this again. There's the 14. I'm going to bring it down into here, and let me hide this nice and strong. There we go. Maybe I didn't tie it enough and I skipped it. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to go over to the top. What I was saying earlier is a lot of crafters, and I've done it before, where I just bring it up and flat this way. I don't want to do that. What I want to do is actually do a poof, a ruffle, I should say, a ruffle. Here, go over to the top, and then start on the inner part of your wreath. Another thing that you can do, and I haven't done it, but I will try it, and I'm not doing it today. But see, and now this extra one, look at how nicely that covers that. The other way that you could do it is you do your outer 9 and the inner 8. But I'm going to just do it 9 all the way around. I think I'm going to try that, especially because I have just a little bit more left of this mesh. So I started doing my wreaths, probably about, I'm going to say 5 years ago. But I was working at the time, and so I wasn't doing it all the time. I was just doing it once in a while. I retired 2 years ago, and that's when I decided, well, good, now I have more time to do my wreaths. And I really enjoy it. I have the time. I could get on here and do it whenever I want. Let's see, how much do I have? Oh, it doesn't look like I'm going to have too much left. So let me see what I'm going to do. I thought I had another red. I don't. So we're going to make it up as we go along, okay? Let's see what we're going to do. Oh boy, let's see. My mind is going like crazy. I probably should have been prepared for this, but I really did think I had enough. Looks like it's enough, but then it's not. And I thought I had a smaller red because I could have done that too, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. However it turns out, it's okay. I'm good. And I'm only going to do one red one. I did not go buy new supplies. I didn't want to. So I'm just going to do this one red. You know, you could also do it like pink up here and then the red down here. You could make it up however you want. It's your project. Do it how you want. If you're happy with it, good. It's up to you. You're the creator. You're the crafter. You're the designer. Do it how you like. Okay, so here we go here. I think I have one more left after this. Here we go here. Let me see. Right here. And then I'm also going to, and I'm not too worried about it because I am also going to put things on it, like this little teddy bear here. Oh, not teddy bear, he's a little doggy. He's a Valentine's Day plush puppy, and he's so cute. I really like him. So, see, I'm going to put him up here. And then I have this sign. Where's the sign? The little sign that I had. Well, I have one over here. See, so I have this little sign here too. So if I change it up, it's not going to matter. It's going to be okay. So, and then I have these hearts that I'm going to put on. I might use the white hearts because I might put the white at the end. So let's see. Let's see if I have enough for one more ruffle. I think I do. When you get to the end of your roll, this mesh really curls up. It curls up so bad, as you can tell. Let me fold this over like that. And this one, fold it over. Okay, there we go. Just grab a hold of that. Here's my other 14. Go to the next pipe cleaner and tie it up. So it's looking really, really nice. I'm really happy with it. Don't forget, I'm also going to put ribbon on it. So, like I say, don't stress. And for some reason, I'm back here again. Let's see. It comes out. It's okay. Just reposition it. You don't have to do the whole thing over. Don't know why it's giving me such a hard time. Let's see. And just put it back in there. Here we go. Maybe I've got to do more than one. Here, 3 times. Okay. That's good. Okay. So here we go back in the inside. See what I have here. I think I could do one more curl. Did I tie it? I did. And I might have added it. Let me take it apart. So when you do get to the end of this, it does kind of give you a hard time because it wants to do what it wants to do. If it wants to curl, you got to fight with it. Here we go. When I cut my finger, that was the day before, day after Christmas. I wasn't able to do any of this because it's up here on the top and I had stitches and there was no way that I was going to be able to work this because it would scratch me. So let me see. I'm not even going to measure this. I think it's going to be good. So let me just fold it up here in the top. We'll see what that looks like. Make sure the edges are folded in just a little bit. Because it's at the end, you kind of want to just let this mesh do its own thing. Yep, perfect. I have enough for one, the very last one. But I don't want it too big. Let me measure this real quick. Oh, yep, it's a little bit bigger than, here's my 14 right here. I don't know why this is not even right here, but 14 is right here. All right, and I'm going to put it in here. Pop it out. Okay. So that's why one of the things is when you're buying this mesh, be careful on what you buy. I bought this from Holly Hobby. I've bought it from Michael's. I've bought it from, no, I don't, Michael's. I didn't buy any from Joann's. But you just have to be careful. A lot of crafters, they do tell you to be careful on what you buy. There we go. And I'm going to shove this one back here and tie it back here. I'll get another tie. I can use a zip tie. Oh, I have little red ones. I gotta have this one. I'll use a little red one and you won't be able to see it. So all I'm doing is tying it back here onto the reef just to stabilize it because that is the end of it. Let's see. There we go. These are so tiny. I think I got these from Home Depot. No, probably even the 99-cent store. There we go. See? And now that'll secure it and hold it really tight. Wire cutters. Here. Okay. These wire cutters, I did get them from Home Depot. I had some other ones that I had bought from Hobby Lobby, but they were just not working. Can you cut it out? Once you tie it down, you can cut this little bit off. I'm not going to cut it because it's just a little bit and it's really laying there really good. Okay? So, but cut this as good as you can because don't forget, when you put it on your door, you don't want any of this to scratch. I'm going to kind of bring it down. There we go. You don't want it to scratch your door. So let's see how many more I needed. Oh my goodness. Let me see. I think I did them all. I sure did without even knowing. Yep. Oh, fantastic. So this is what it looks like. Okay. Don't worry about seeing through it. Once again, we're going to do ribbons. So don't worry about that. If you want, you can put more. I know you can, and let me see if I'm going to do it. I could do it with the, I don't want to do it with the pink. I don't have that much white. I might do it with the white. Let's see. Oh, I can do a little one. Let me see. This one is only 10 inch. This is the 10 inch. It feels like it's smaller. So what I can do is do the same thing and just kind of fill the empty spots. So I will. Now this one I bought, I believe I bought this one at the 99-cent store. So what I'm going to do is just kind of put it in here where there's nothing. And I'm going to use another zip tie. No, I'm just keep using the red. Put a zip tie here. I don't want it coming apart because I'm just going to be doing ruffles right in the center of this. And that's mainly just to fill it. My finger in there. There we go. And I'm only going to go once around this. I'm not going to do that many. Push it to the back. Or I could just push it here. Pull it nice, tight. And again, just clip it off. And then I'm going to push this to the back. What I'm going to do with this, I'm going to cut this off here. There we go. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do the same thing, and it's going to be the center, okay? And this is a smaller, so I'm going to do the same method. I'm going to cut it up here and do, again, 9 inches. Make sure you get it good in there. And then I'm going to just bring it. And what I'm going to do is tie it to whichever pipe cleaner is available. Doesn't matter. Like I say, it's your design, your creation. This is Yoli's Wreaths and Creations. See? There we go. That'll fill that little spot up right there. So I'm going to do it all the way around. I do have enough. Let's see. This one, it is a little more. It's going to fall over. Oh, there we go. Another 9. Bring it over. I'm going to put it right over this because it's puffy. It's supposed to be puffy. I could have done it with the other tan color, but when I make a wreath, I like to show these pretty colors. I know a lot of people will cover it up because once you put your ribbon and you're putting all this other stuff, it will hide. I don't like to hide the pretty wreath, the mesh. Here we go. See that? It's coming out pretty good. Just do it all the way around. After you can pull these other ruffles out, you see it's kind of filling it up now. This is the one here that I put the wreath over. I didn't just slide it flat over. And it's okay because I like the ruffle. Okay, this over here. Out of my way. Okay. Just go all the way around. For when I have a craft show or go to any kind of a craft, not a show, but a fair, I should say, I will sit in one day and do the base. It's kind of call this the base. I'll do the base. I'll do like 5 or 6 of them. And that is the as you notice, this is the most work that you have to do on these. And I will do that. And then what I'll do is I'll do one at a time. I will decorate one at a time how I want it, the different themes. But that's mainly like Christmas. I do have a lot that I do for Christmas. Um, here we go. 14. There we go. One. Like I say, I'm putting it either whichever is closest, pipe cleaner, and I'm putting it in that one. It doesn't matter. And you'll see at the end what it's going to look like, and you'll see why it doesn't matter. See that? Just filling it up. Didn't have any more of the bread, but this will also give it some really pretty color. See that? I'm almost done here. Let me see. Here we go. Fold it up. And I'm almost running out of this one too, which I'm really glad because these are all little spare stuff that I have. So I'm really, really happy that I'm using all this up. Okay, tie that one. Looks nice, looks good. I'm happy with it so far. I've got 1, 2. Oh boy, nice job. Okay. So that's why I say when you're doing this, well, for the first time, of course, you're going to buy an entire roll, and you'll probably use the whole roll. It depends how long your ruffles are going to be, how big they are. If they're 10, if they're 14, 12, the bigger the wreath, the bigger the ruffle. Took me a while to learn that, and I was so frustrated when people would say, "Can you make it smaller?" I'm like, "Okay, then I'll have to go and buy a smaller." Look at this, nice. And this is right here. 15. Oops, there we go. This is the last one, and I'm going to put it. I probably should put it right here, and this is where I tied it. And you know what? I'm going to use another. I'll use a pipe cleaner. I'm not going to use. I'm not going to use the zip tie. Okay, and then I'm just going to put it through there. And you never know. I'm not going to cut it. I might need it later. You never know. Okay. So I'll tie this one here. This is the last one of the white. Just tie it twice. And then I'm just going to cut this. See, I have very little. I don't even think I can use this for anything else. I'll probably just toss it. I should just toss it. Otherwise, I'm going to want to keep it. I'm going to cut it up here because then I'm going to put it through the back because you don't want to show this. I'm going to tie it through the back, push it through. Here it is up here on the other side, close to the other one. Did I zip? I actually didn't do that. Okay. So I'm going to zip tie this one up here. I don't think I did this one, and I probably should have, and I think I'm going to because then this white one really frays a lot. I know they've said you could put hairspray. There's a woodcutter type of little machine you could use. Let me see, did I do this right? And that prevents it from fraying. Oops, that's the wrong way. Turn it around. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to put this here, and a lot of times I don't know which way here we go. Okay, let's try it this way. And these are really tiny zip ties. So of course they're going to give you a harder time. Let's see, I'm going to put it through there. Oh, here we go. Nope. See, I'm doing it wrong. Turn it around because they're so tiny you can't tell. Let's try it this way. Got it. Okay, and then just zip it through there. Tie it nice and tight. Get your wire cutters and cut it. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing for the other side and I'm going to tie it before I cut it, and I'll probably just do it up on this top one here. This is the back side. This is the mechanics of this whole thing, and sometimes you want it neat because you don't want it to start falling apart. Put this one in. Oops. These tiny ones are really, there we go. Oh, first try. Yep. Okay. Tie that down as well. To cut the zip tie there. I'm going to cut this off here. See this little extra that I have here? I'm going to cut that off. There we go. Done. Okay. So now let's turn it over, and that's my wreath. Okay. There's the wreath form. Now what you can do is just pop it up and shape it however you want. So next what I'm going to do, see, I didn't cut pipe cleaners. I'm still having them because I'm going to be putting ribbon, and I'm going to put this little guy. Now for this little guy, I only paid $2.98 for him, so that's really good. Cut this off. And what I'm going to do with this one is cut all this stuff off because you don't want it to be showing. And I'm going to put it here somewhere in the middle. Isn't that cute? That is going to be so cute. I'm going to put him there. I've got the little sign here, and I think I dropped the other one. And I'm going to put it this way, or I might put it this way. I don't want to cover him, so I might just put him on the side. Something like that. I probably put it here on the bottom. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do my ribbons, and I want to show you the ribbons that I have. Okay, so let me bring this down. I'm going to put this back here, hang it up here, and I want to show you the different ribbons that I have. These are all from last year, so when I buy my ribbon, I'll buy this is a big. How many yards is this? This is 50 yards. I love the 50 yards because they last forever. You can see the size; it's bigger. It's the checkered. I want to use this checkered because my little doggy, he's black and white. So this would be really good to bring him out. So I'm definitely going to use this one. And then I have the thicker one. I'm not sure how much I have left for that one, but this one is 10 yards, and I got it on sale. You really have to watch. Once you start doing this, you really have to watch where you're buying your ribbon and get it on sale because it's a lot better. I have this one here. This is a red. This one is a 2.5 width. This one was a 1 inch, and this one is a 2.5 also. So this one is the red. Here's this one. And then I have this one here. I don't have too much of this one. I might not use this one because I don't have too much. So let's put that one aside. And then I have this one here. Red backing with white hearts. And it looks like I could probably do a couple. And then this one, I'm not sure if I'm going to do this ribbon. This ribbon is, I haven't even opened it. It'll bring out some sparkle, but I don't know if I want to do that. So let's get started. Then I have this one here. I don't want to bring any other color other than red and white. Oh, I do have this pink here. I don't think I'm going to put pink in there. No, I'm not going to use this pink one after all, because he's red and white. So I'm going to keep it to red and white, okay? So let's do the ribbon first. I'm going to cut the ribbon. Always close your tools. Well, I'm going to use this. I finished with pipe cleaners. Okay. I don't need these pipe cleaners either. I'll put them over there. Okay. I don't know. I'll put these away. Oh, they don't have the end. I must have cut them all at one time. Huh. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to make the ribbons too big. Let's see. I don't want to do them too big. I don't want to cover this up a lot. So I'm thinking of maybe cutting the ribbon. Isn't that going to look, that's going to look so, oh, I love it. It's going to look so pretty. So I'm thinking of cutting the ribbon maybe 7 inches. Let's see, where's my ruler? So if I cut it, remember, that's 4. If I do 7 inches, I think I'm going to do 6. So I'll do it at 12 because you're going to fold them in half. But if I do them at 6, here's my 6 marker right here. So that means they'll just barely. If I do it at 7, I might do it at 7. Okay, we'll do them at 7. So we're going to put the ribbon at 14. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do 1 only. And we'll try and see what that works out. How that works out. So this is just going to be 1, okay? So I'm going to just use it with this. I'm going to cut this straight here. And then I'm going to just do, for right now, 14, because that means that the ribbon will be 7 inches because you're cutting it in half. So let's see what that's going to look like. So then I'll cut all the ribbon all together. I think I have enough of this one. When you don't have enough ribbon, what you can also do is alternate. Let's bring it down this way. 14 is right here. You know, you can alternate using different ones. Let me see. This one's pretty, but you can't really see that. You know, I'm noticing there's a silver. No, that's this up here. I don't know if I'm going to use that. How much do I have on this one? And I'm just trying to see what I have. So this one I'm going to do also 14. So let's see how this is going to look. So what I do is I will cut the ribbon and I'll do ducktail. Fold it in half. And where the fold is, this is where I get mixed up a lot. Where the fold is, you're going to cut it up. There has been times that took me a while to learn. I would, and if I'm in a hurry, I cut it from the fold going down. You're just getting narrow. So cut it from the fold up, outer. And you get your ducktails. See that? I'm doing the wider one first. And this one, I'm not going to worry if it's longer or what. I'm just going to go ahead and use it. This I just used like for the ends. You just cut it just like that for the ends. But I'm going to do the ducktail because it's going to be on the middle. Okay, cut that. And then do the smaller one. I think I'll use the small, the thinner checkered. Oh. It looks like it's really going to be it's been a really nice day today in California. It's nice and sunny. Sometimes I don't even get out because I'm doing all my projects. I don't have a white. Oh, here, let's do this ducktail, this one here. I think a white would really bring it out. Let me see what I have. I didn't bring too much of my ribbon. This is just some of it. Let's see if I have a white. To brighten it up. I have white, but that has baseball. That would be cute. Wouldn't that be cute? Why not? Some people like baseball. Yeah, that's football. I have a other tub full of. Oh, this is cute too. A couple of those. Okay. All right. Let's see. This tub back here. I also have this one. Now I could alter this. That's pretty. I like this because it has a lot of design. I like this because it's so cute. It's got baseball. Who would think you put a baseball in with your Valentines? Why not? It's my creation, right? Okay. So I think I'm going to. I think that's too much. I really like this baseball. Oh, here we have this one. There's a little glitter in it. I don't think I've opened this one. Okay. But don't forget, and you know this one I like because it has a lot of glitter. I don't have much of that one. I think I probably used that last year. But you don't want it too much, have too much of it. There we go. Ducktail it right. When it's folded like this, and you're going to think, well, I'll straighten it out and I'll make it look, I could use this piece. Don't, because sometimes this is really, it's permanently there, and eventually it will fold as it when it's sitting in the wreath. So just cut it off. Okay. Save you the headache. Okay. So let's see. This was too much red. I like this one too because it has a lot of white, but I don't have a lot of that. Okay, so what I do is I will fold it in half, get them all together, fold them in half, the middle, and then just put it together, fold it together. And I like to squeeze it up because that's how it's going to. And then just start curving and these are all wired. They have to be wired or they won't curl. Just curl all of it all the way around. See that? So let's see what that's going to look like. Open up your your ruffles here. Open up your pipe cleaner. Put your bow in there, and then twist tie it. And because I've been having so much trouble with this, I'm going to do it twice. Okay. So this is what this is going to look like, and I really like it. That's pretty. I like this heart one because it has some shine, some glitter on it, and it makes it really look pretty. So that's what it's going to look like with all of this all the way around. See? So I'm going to sign off right now, but see how pretty that looks? And I'm going to have them on every tie all the way around before I put on the little doggy, the sign, and maybe some hearts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this right now because I know it's been a little long. I have somewhere that I have to be right now. And I will get back online with you and I'll show you how it looks with all of the ribbon. And I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Be safe. Bye.